Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating this warm, vibrant card using the Papertrey Ink Radiant Florals die set and pairing it with the laced oval die. I am just focusing on these large blooms, and I have die cut the larger bloom once, the smaller one twice, and laid it on my Alt-New sticky mat. I'm using my Alt-New Fresh Dye inks, and all the colors and products are going to be listed in the description box below. Using my mini blending brush, I just begin ink blending in small circular motions, following the color shades in each set. So starting with the lightest color on the base layer of the flower, moving to the second tone, the third tone, and then finally the darkest tone wherever needed. I absolutely enjoy ink blending, and I make sure to layer the ink color about 2 or 3 times so that even when the paper soaks the ink, I still have a vibrant result. I love teaching classes, and I teach a lot about ink blending during my Saturday workshops. If you are interested in learning and participating in my workshops, do check the link in the description box below. Also, all the product listed in the description box are affiliate links, and I am truly grateful for everyone who uses those that come at no extra cost to you, but just help me earn a little commission when you shop using my links. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement always. So I have chosen the pinks and red tones for the smaller flower and the yellow orange tones for the larger flower. Now here I just mix in some Gina ink for a deeper orange since that was lying on my desk. For the greens, I am using lime for the base layer, fresh leaf and reindeer moss to add the darker tones. To create a little variety, on the elongated leaves, I just use lime paired with the reindeer moss, but on the ones that are more broader, I use the three shades. Again, I do this just to add depth, shading, as well as to create a little variation. The darker color goes mostly at the base of the leaves and around the center vein, creating that depth, leaving the tips lighter. Now, once I have all of these ink blended, now you see here I have die cut each leaf 3 times. I will not use all of those, but it's good to just have it die cut and ink blended just in case. Now let's put the flower layers together. So I am using liquid glue, and I've just used my fingers to curl the petals a little bit to bring in a little depth and dimension. And I apply the glue just at the center of each petal and adhere it down. Now for these tiny little pieces, I just swatched my paper with yellow ink and then ran that through the die cut machine with the die, and then just saved all of this. Now with my perfect picker, the wax tip, I just pick the little pieces, I think pollen, and add it to the stamen effortlessly. So with that, the biggest bloom is ready, and on to assembling the next bloom. So just showing you how I curl up. It takes literally a few seconds, and I just do that at the tips to add a little depth and dimension. Completing the layers again here for this little bloom. I am going to repeat the same step like I did previously to add the, I don't know if I'm saying the right word, but pollen, stamen, whatever, just those tiny yellow pieces onto my flower center. Now, once that's done, the blooms are ready, the elements are ready, and we can go ahead put this card together. So here's a look at the laced oval die. I used the largest one. I cut it with Moonstone glitter cardstock, and I have a piece of A2 white cardstock here, which I've just splattered with some black acrylic ink off camera. I glue my floral frame right in the center, and I then begin adhering the blooms. So just for the 3 blooms, I am using some foam squares, but for the leaves, I will go in with my liquid glue. This further creates a little more depth and dimension, distinguishing our layers. So Once I have the blooms in place, all I have to do is anchor the leaves all around to support my flowers. And I went for this composition mostly on the left part of my card, heavy on the bottom left corner, and kind of just fading to the top and the right. So the leaves, the way I assemble the leaves, I just follow that pattern, creating a sense of movement through this entire composition. Once I have the leaves in place, I have everything done. I have also splattered white acrylic ink just on the leaves and the flowers of camera. For the sentiment, I'm using the Elegant Sayings stamp and die set. So I've just stamped hello with obsidian ink and die cut that, and using foam squares, I add that to my card, and that is a closer look at this card complete. I really hope I was able to inspire you with some fun, warm ink blending today on this card. I look forward to seeing you at some point in my classes or during my Friday craft and unwind lives. Until the next time, take care and bye bye.